The All People's Congress APC party been pull one press release nado usai them been talk about them position, but the Commission of Inquiry government said in the set up inside this January. Well, after that press release day, we been see the police been call the executive of the party, and later we get information say they may want for talk to the chairman, later the secretary general for the party, and that's also been the but who that exactly they may get for talk to for sticker. The press release where the APC party and secretary general been signed, but in position on the Commission of Inquiry. Well, at the start first for talk to Mohammed Brahmajawi come out now the Criminal Investigations Department. Firstly, we just start for establish waiting have been the police interest pan the press release where the APC been pulled, but then position at the Commission of Inquiry.
The police interest, if you look at paragraph 4 of the commission, they point at tribal and regional divide, and they call on former APC appointed ministers and others for let them not cooperate with the commissions of inquiry, where then derogatory, and then call them kangaroo court of commissions of inquiry. And so where you talk about something where they bring tribal and regional divide, further down they actually mention the Northwesterners. We see that it get a tendency for bring animosity, chaos, and any side we that appear in the interest of the police, and that's not the reason why we come in.
So now,
but we not immediately come in. We invite the Secretary General. We pinpoint those areas I just highlight, and we tell them for rephrasing so that at least let they in a way where get that tribal and regional flavor, where it go bring a total divide, where we believe say go create problem.
OCR still gonna be used for determining say this particular section or the paragraph na the press release or the talk about so
the wordings,
go bring tribal or regional divide.
The wordings. If we go to paragraph 4, let me read verbatim. In addition to the above, permanent secretaries who are administrative heads, vote controllers, and chairmen of ministries' procurement committee are being politically protected because the majority of them originate from a particular region of the country and belong to a tribe which constitutes the large majority of the supporters of the Bureau regime. Then we go further down. The APC reiterates its position, that's paragraph 5 now, that former appointed ministers and heads of department and agencies will not subject themselves to any kangaroo court commission of inquiry, which are clearly a targeted witch hunt against Northwesterners and senior APC officials. That brings the interest of the police there.
Mr. Jia, now the process for do una investigation them for sake of this press release will come out from the APC. So many things then happen along the line, especially in the area for let the police invite the executive of the All People's Congress for go ask them certain question. First, this letter will come out from on a request say una want for see the Secretary General. Again, una make request on for see the chairman and leader and withdraw that invitation again. We make most people don't they say una the police safe, they contribute for cause chaos in the country.
We not withdraw anything, absolutely. The initial position we invite the Secretary General and the National Executive. But during the course of investigation, we realized that the National Executive comprises 342. And you cannot expect the 342 for actually converge together easily and take decision. Further investigation established that, in fact, the decision was taken by the National Advisory Committee, which comprises 42 members. And whether not even the 42 members really were together, it was 15. And so when we get statement from the 15, we decided to confine ourselves to the 15. When we get statement from the 15, it clearly came out that the leader and chair, remember, the leader and chair and I really supposed to chair that meeting. And when, they then chair a meeting, it's expected that you will be informed of the outcome or decision they are about taking. waiting go don't be impossible contribution. Nobody else will have explained that except himself, and that was the reason why. Talking about Udra now, we see that he's not just an ordinary chair and leader, but former president. And so the management reached a decision that instead of calling him to come down, let us give him, as if, you know, that respect. We get to him. After all, what is important, now waiting in contribution towards the press release.
As a force, where una dey deal with such sensitive issue, we get for do with politician them. Why una not be don sit down, look into this matter properly, try for look at how many member comprises of the All People's Congress National Executive, rather than una issue out invitation to them, then later una sit down back and realize say this number too huge, law just narrow and down to the neck.
Now investigation they detect actually waiting how you get for progress. Initially, we a matter come, una begin investigate, una not narrow una down. Now the very investigation, they go further, they narrow una down to whether they una want. Because the national executive get for actually take decision, and that they make them clear which specific decisions they get for take, that the Secretary General explain, which one the National Committee NAC get for take. So we realize that most of their decisions, the running of the day-to-day affairs of the party, National Advisory Committee, they take them. So now that make we decide now, say, okay, let's concentrate on them. Then after that, it's clear that the chair was supposed to chair that meeting. In fact, he's the chairman of that meeting. Then we decided to invite him. But then for let the management decide, say, I mean, let's meet him and get his own version of the matter. No mean anything.
So, Mr. Jah, is it that the explanation where the Secretary General, where been signed the press release being given and not been sufficient enough, we make it get a spillover to the whole executive? Because normally they can say you a sign letter, you they take responsibility of the content. So is it that in explanation not being enough, we make it spill over to the whole executive?
If you look at the press release, it clearly say it act on behalf of the party. And when you act on behalf of a group, you don't act in isolation. You must have conferred with individuals. It is the outcome of that meeting that actually go make you make the press release. And that actually being therefore make we invite the other people and not only the Secretary General. Because remember, the invitation say it conspire with others together for many actually do the press release, so if we say get a tendency for threatening the safety and security